Mic check, mic check, mic check, mic check. Mic check. Mic check, mic check. Got some crowd noise. Crowd mic. Mic check, mic check. Mic check, mic check. Hey, 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 hey. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for joining us live here on TLU Plus and YouTube. Another matchup today, post-Christmas, heading in to 2024. We got two matchups this weekend, one today, one tomorrow. Austin College and the University of Dallas tomorrow. Both men and women, doubleheader here today and tomorrow in Seguin. This is Nicholas Trumbull once again joining you live here on TLU Plus and YouTube. We're about to head into the national anthem, then we'll meet the starters. So we'll be back in just a moment here on TLU Plus and YouTube. And we are back here on TLU Plus and YouTube. Once again, this is Nicholas Trumbull joining you live here in Seguin on the campus of Texas Lutheran University. Another conference matchup today. We hope everyone had a great Christmas break and a great Christmas as well as we heading to the new year. We got two matchups this weekend, one today, one tomorrow. Both men and women playing, so I guess 4 matchups total. Men will play first here in this matchup today. Women will follow against Austin College, and then tomorrow, University of Dallas Crusaders going to be joining us here in Seguin as well. Men and women will play again, men first, and women will follow as well tomorrow. We got a big matchup today. TLU currently 1-11 on the season to start. Austin College 5-6, 1-3 in conference. Heading in to today's matchup, TLU 0-3 to start the conference. They're coming off of a loss against McMurray. This right before Christmas, the 21st, TLU faced off against McMurray, lost that one in overtime, 80-79. We're leading almost the entirety of the game. TLU just can't buy a win right now. They've had a lot of close matchups, a lot of close games, but we'll see if they can pull one off here today. Coming off of that game against McMurray, TLU did find something out of that game. You know, if you lose, at least learn from it. Is what they say. Samaj Edwards, who's heading to midcourt right now, number 15, he had 29 points in that loss against McMurray. So Samaj Edwards getting his second start today. He started that game against McMurray, ended up playing 26 minutes, the most amount of minutes he's played all season. And then a different lineup again as well today. We've seen a lot of changes on this TLU side in the starting lineup. We had 4 freshmen start against McMurray, and they started off well. They started off at a 9-0 run. Those 4 freshmen and Samaj Edwards, a junior transfer. And then the usual starting 5 came in, usually Wallace, Easton Allen, Teddy Tapkin, and a couple other. I think DJ Ardwan came in as well, Xavier Phillips, who we won't see in the starting lineup today for TLU. On the other side, Austin College, again, 1-3 in conference so far. They're 5-6 overall, but this team is good. Austin College coach Rodney Wecker, who's been there for 17 seasons, has put this Austin College team in a great position every year. It just seems like they can knock off anybody that they want. They have some sparks, kind of like Trinity. We see Trinity have those sparks where they'll either blow you out or it'll be a close game. Austin College can do the same thing, as they'll have it here up top. This is Kittis Gannett, who's driving in, number 20. That's a smooth shot from Kittis Gannett. Just a sophomore, Kittis is, and he is putting down a lot of points, a lot of potential in that sophomore. He's shown it a lot this year. Kittis actually coming off a 22-point game. Edwards driving in early. That ball going to be off the hands of Joshua Joe, a senior out of Hurst, Texas, who's in the lineup there for the Roos. Joe, a 3-year starter. We've seen a lot of Joe here at Seguin for Austin College. Wallace going to inbound it to King here on the near side. Give it up top to Allen. LD now to Allen. TLU moving the ball pretty well here early. Kick it out to Wallace for a deep 3. That one off the back of the rim. Allen able to get the long rebound. The Roos making some noise. They thought that should have been a backcourt. Tapkin going to pull a 3 now. That one off as well, rebounded by Gannett. Gannett going to push it up the floor, kick it out. 3-point shot from Williams off the mark as well. We've seen a lot of poor shooting nights from opponents here in Seguin on the men's side. On the women's side, it seems like every team they played can knock them down, and we just have to match. But on the men's side, a lot of teams come in here and can't shoot the ball very well. Gannett going to get the steal and be called for a foul. I think that one's going to be on Mason Wallace. That was an early foul. Wallace now got to be careful. Watch some basketball this past break out in Hawaii. They had the Diamond Head Classic, and TCU was playing. They had 2 players get in early foul trouble. 1 foul in like the first minute and a half, I believe, and another foul in like 3 minutes. And what did the coach do? He actually pulled him out with just 1 foul. A smart move. His best player, actually. Put someone else in. Gannett able to knock them both down, so he'll have all 4 points for the Roos as they take a 4-0 lead. Having some allergy issues. Tapkin going to get the inbound, kick it out to King. King in the corner now, going to draw a double, back out to Edwards. They've got 13 on the shot clock. Allen, pull-up jumper. That's good from Allen. Allen's got a lot of potential for this TLU team. Just a junior, 2-year starter. Has stepped up big this year. You see improvements year by year. But he can knock down shots like those pull-ups quite often in a 6'6" frame. That's tough to do. You don't see that a lot at the D3 level. A 6'6" guy that can put it on the floor and, make pull-up fadeaway shots like that. That'll give TLU their first points of the game. Joe going to have it this time on the inbound. This is Pierce going up against Allen. That's great defense from Allen. Now TLU looking to answer, maybe tie this ball game up at 4. Wallace over to King. King in the game to shoot. You got to knock some down today. So far, King only shooting 29% from three-point range, but, oh, what a pass and what a dunk from Edwards. Ooh, tough fall from Edwards. He'll get up, seem to be okay. But what a dunk from Edwards. My goodness, that was quick. Xavier Phillips going to check in early for Ladarius King. Phillips, last year's leading scorer for the Bulldogs. So far, number 2 in scoring this year. Shooting the ball pretty well. Him and Wallace actually have a similar stat line as far as shooting percentages go. There's Gannett again. He's got all 6 points now for the Roos. Nice take from Tapkin. Tapkin, the freshman, going up and making a bucket. That's a tough move by a freshman forward. Great footwork, and man, can he finish. Tapkin shooting the ball extremely well these past couple games. 3-point shot wide open for Ethan Pierce as he's able to knock one down for the Roos, give them back the lead. Pierce, a 29% shooter from the three-point line, but again, he's also one of the Roos' best shooters. Great pass from Allen and one for Teddy Tapkin. This lineup so far for TLU looking really good, moving the ball well, but the Roos knocking down a lot of shots right now. Dinkitis with 6 points already. He had 22 in that loss to Schreiner. They haven't played since December 16th, actually. They haven't played in 2 weeks. Tapkin able to knock it down. But Tapkin is extremely efficient for this TLU offense so far. He had 9 points in their loss to McMurray. Only missed 1 shot that game. Wide open shot is off the mark from Williams. Now Joe driving baseline. Nice drive and kick out to Gannett. Gannett not going to take this shot. The shot clock was reset. It's now at 11. They got to hurry it up a little bit. Single-digit shot clock down to 5. Williams going up. That one off the mark. Great defense by the Bulldogs. Tapkin pushing it up the floor this time to Allen. He's looking inside to Tapkin, and that one poked away. Great defense on the inbound pass by Hudgens. We're tied at 9. Just 5 minutes in. We'll be back in just a moment. We got a media timeout on the floor. TLU tied at 9. Phillips making a nice move, going to give it over to Allen. They're looking inside to Tapkin again. Great pass, but poked away. Great defense by Hudgens. Turnover by the Roos is back to TLU. Allen to Edwards now in the corner. Edwards getting it inside, looking for Allen on the short corner. Still got 20 on the shot clock, so TLU going to set it up. Joe adding some pressure to Wallace. Yeah, they're denying the ball from everyone. And great pressure by the Roos. TLU, number 2 in turnovers. That's a deep three from Phillips off the mark. Long rebound. Kiddis able to get it, and he was already at the half-court line. Ball back up top. Hudgens looking for his shot. Kick it out to Joe. Yeah, TLU so far, number 2 in turnovers in the conference. And they're last in turnover defense. That's not a great combination, and that's something that has caused this. It's one of the reasons this record is where it's at. Look at Edwards getting on the floor. He calls a timeout and gets TLU the basketball back. We'll stay right here on the stream. We got a 30-second, so yeah, we'll stay right here. Edwards all over the place right now for TLU. Looking at Austin College and their schedule, they've had some close games against. They played arguably the 4 of the best teams in the conference right now: Centenary, St. Thomas, Trinity, and Shriner. Shriner, the defending champions, and then Trinity just knocking everybody off. Currently, they're 4-0. Shriner 4-0 as well. Both teams undefeated. Colorado College also undefeated, but they've only played 2 games so far. They're 2-0. St. Thomas 2-1. Centenary 1-2. Only 2 teams without a loss or without a win: Southwestern and TLU. Austin College 1-3, sitting at 6th place. But they've played those teams pretty well. Austin College has. They can beat anybody. Like I said earlier, nice take from Edwards. He's going to be fouled on the take and head to the free throw line to shoot 2. It's a tough take from Edwards. Jackson Rennie, who just checked in, going to be called for the foul. DJ Ardwan also in the game for TLU. Edwards able to knock it down. Edwards a 62% free throw shooter, able to knock both of those down. TLU with the press. Edwards in the front of it. Ardwan and Wallace in the corners. Pressure working so far. Nice pass from Gannett to get out of it. Hudgens skip pass. 3-pointer from Pierce off the mark. Rebounded by Gannett. Another offensive board for Gannett, and he'll put it right in. We're tied at 11 here in Seguin. Ooh, tough pass from Edwards. Another turnover. Now Rennie back up to Hudgens. Hudgens got plenty of space to work. He'll kick it out, though. Joe against Ardwan. 3-pointer from Gannett. My goodness. Gannett is on fire here early. It's Austin College takes the lead by 3 now, 14-11. Again, if you want to check out the live stats, you can go on to TLUBulldogs.com, go to the schedule. And there's a link on live stats. Great take from Phillips. I think Joe going to be called for the foul. Yeah, it'll be on Joe. So far, Gannett, 11 points, 11 of 14 for Austin College. Hasn't missed a shot yet. He's got 3 rebounds to go with it. Phillips off the mark on the first. Jordan Dunn, Kevin Hoare is going to check in for TLU. So new 4 and 5 on the TLU side. Phillips off the mark on the second as well. Gannett over to Joe. Give it up top to Rennie. Joe had some space, not going to pull it. Nice take from Joe, not able to get it to go. Great defense by Xavier Phillips. They'll work it to Wallace on the wing. See if they try to work it inside. It's worked for him so far. Teddy Tapkin does a great job. This is another freshman forward for TLU, Kevin Juarez there inside against O.C. Berry, who's just checked in. Ardoin having to throw one up, trips up on the drive. Now Rennie to Joe, looking to answer. 3-point shot from Joe is good. Austin College now with the 6-point lead. Now 3 for 7 from 3-point range. TLU's got to control this basketball a little bit better. They've got 4 turnovers already in 8 minutes of play. Let's see what kind of offense. Ardoin taking a screen, nothing there. A lot of congestion up top over there on the wing. Ardoin taking a deep 3. That one's good. Good shot from Ardoin. First 3 of the game for TLU. They're 1 for 5 now. Nice pass. But we've got a foul on the floor, so no bucket. But what a pass from Williams. Austin College is going to have it underneath. Another media timeout. We're under 12 minutes. 11:49 left here in the first half. Austin College with a 3-point lead. We'll be back in just a moment here on TLU Plus and YouTube. Bryce Bradley checking in for the Roos. Same lineup for TLU. Gannett. Nice help defense from Ardoin. Nice ball handling. Turnover on the Roos. Stolen by Dunn. Dunn looking to push it up the floor. He'll give it back up top. Ardoin wide open shot again is good. Great shot from DJ Ardoin. That's his second 3 of the game. And now TLU ties it up at 17. A lot of scoring here in Seguin so far. Gannett against Wallace. Gannett kicked out, another turnover on the Roos. Now Austin College got to, protect this ball a little bit better. They've got 5 turnovers in just 9 minutes. That's on track for about 12 turnovers a half, right? About 24 a game, which is extremely high. Austin College is protecting the ball pretty well. We were looking at it earlier. Right now, Austin College, that one off the mark again from Ardoin, just rims out. Now they're looking to push it off the leg of Rennie, so TLU going to get the basketball back. But Austin College, number 6 in defensive turnovers, so about middle of the pack. On the offensive side, Austin College is, let's see, number 5 in turnovers, so about middle of the pack again. Nice move from the freshman. These freshman forwards on this TLU side know how to move their feet, and they can finish as well. You see a lot of that on TV now, especially at the D1 level. You're seeing a lot more bigs. You see it in the NBA as well. I mean, the top 3 guys in the race to the MVP ladder are all forwards, centers. Joel Embiid, Giannis, and Jokic. Wallace able to get the fast break bucket. That'll put TLU 4 points ahead, 21-17. So Austin College and Coach Wecker Going to have to call a timeout. TLU looking pretty good so far here in Seguin. Austin College going to have to control the basketball. They've got 6 turnovers now after that last one. We'll be back again here on TLU Plus and YouTube. Joe against Wallace. Wallace going to pick him up full court. Add a little bit of pressure to it. Ardoin got to find someone. 3-point shot off the mark from Rennie. Now Ardoin going to push it up the floor to Phillips. Now Wallace up top. They're looking inside, I think. That is a mismatch. Rennie a guard, actually, guarding Juarez. Look at Juarez. Nice spin move. Looking to go up. We got to travel, though. I will say Austin College is a better matchup than most teams for TLU. You know, TLU has struggled inside a bit so far this season. Austin College, a smaller team, and a lot of their scoring comes from outside between Gannett. Surprised we haven't seen much of Tristan Dick, but he can score it as well. Great forward, senior, 5th year for Austin College, leading scorer for them last year. This is Jamie June with it, who just checked in. Now Gannett going to have it. Great defense by Phillips and gets the steal. Phillips looking to take it all the way. He will, and finish with the left hand. Nice take from Xavier Phillips. TLU jumps back ahead by 6. Joe going to take a screen from Gannett. Now against Phillips. Drive inside, can't finish. Great help defense by Juarez. And now TLU looking to push it up again. Wallace with some space, pull-up jumper, short, way short. Surprised he didn't just take the 3. Wallace, 35% from 3 so far this season. But he's knocked down a lot of open ones, I'll tell you that. A lot of tough ones in that 35% that have caused it to be so low. But he's definitely one of the better shooters from outside so far this season. June. They have only got 5 on the shot clock. Joe's got to put one up. He will. Nice shot from Joshua Joe. Austin College back within 4 now, 23-19. 23-19. Ardoin going baseline, going to be fouled by June, the freshman. A lot of fouls early. That is 5 or 4. I think that's 4 team fouls. And then, yeah, 4 team fouls on both sides. Starting lineup back. Oh, no, looks like Ladarius King, Easton Allen, and Samaj Edwards back into the game for TLU. And then Jordan Dunn and Xavier Phillips going to be in the game as well. They're in that second 5 off the bench. Some wet spots and some new mops. Let's see. Phillips on the inbound. They'll give it up to King. Great defense from Austin College. Nothing quite open. I don't think the inbound was ran properly, but still no one open besides that the safety. Phillips driving in, not able to finish. Great defense from the Roos, but Dunn able to get the rebound and put back for TLU. Now, again, lead back to 6. Joe driving in, trying to get the dump off, and they say it's off for the Roos. Joe. So now TLU with it. Another media timeout. That was quick. Yeah, we're under 8 minutes again. We'll stay right here, though. So far, Austin College, 8 turnovers in just over 12 minutes. TLU controlling the ball a little bit better now. They've got 4 turnovers playing very efficient on the offensive side. 10 for 18 from the field, 55%. And then with Ardoin's 2 threes, they're 2 for 7 from beyond the arc. On the other side, Austin College shooting the ball pretty well too. It's just those turnovers, 8 of them. Rebounding, tied right now at 9 each. But TLU, 11 points off of turnovers. Austin College just 5. So those turnovers from Austin College is what's killing them. And after looking at, the turnovers today, it literally matches up the turnover offense for the conference match up with the records. So like Trinity has the best turnover or has the least amount of turnovers, and they're number 1 in the conference, 4-0, and have a lot of blowout games. Nobody really blowing anybody out besides Trinity right now. Shriner, I think they had a 15-point win. I have to double check, but yeah, it matches up. TLU, 0-3. They're last in turnover defense and number 2 in turnovers. So it's lost possessions, less points. All these teams, everybody in the conference anybody can beat anybody, and if you don't turn the ball over, that's an extra possession for you, an extra chance to put some points on the board. You have 20 turnovers, that's 40 points that you missed out on. Six-point lead for TLU. Edwards making a nice spin move inside against Gannett, going up, can't finish. Great defense from Kittis Gannett. Gannett doing a good job on both sides. Again, he's been quiet a little bit recently, but again, he started off 11 points. He had Austin College's first 11 of 14 points. He's still perfect from the field, though. Let's see what he does here. Definitely offense running through him. Edwards on him right now. Edwards can play some great on-ball defense. Look at Joe knocking it down, though. Just knocked down one about 2 possessions ago. Able to knock down another. Austin College is going to cut the lead back to 4 again. Darius King going to bring it up the floor for TLU. TLU looking for King to knock down some shots. He's taking a lot of tough ones, but there's one. Off the front of the rim, going to rattle in for King as he, does a little prayer after the shot. King able to put some points on the board. And now everybody that's played today for TLU has a bucket. Nice defense. Offensive foul going to be called on Pierce. Pierce has 2 now. I think they're going to take him out. I see Hudgens coming to the scoreboard now. Yeah, he will. O.C. Berry back in for the Roos, and then for TLU, Mason Wallace going to sub in for Phillips. 7-point lead, largest lead of the game so far for the Bulldogs. Wallace for 3, off the rim. Another missed shot. Edwards almost getting a steal there. Now Joe going to push it up the floor for the Roos. Into Hudgens. Kicked out, Joe. Baseline, gets the reverse, not able to finish. Tough move, not able to convert on the shot. Done out to Allen. King fumbling it up a little bit. It's on the floor, kicked out to Edwards for 3. That one off the back of the rim. It's up in the air, rebounded by Hudgens. Another missed shot from beyond the arc from TLU. Joe going up, can't finish, but a foul is called. That one tough. Tough call there. There's Tristan Dick coming back into the game for checking in for the first time today, but I was going to say Tapkin checking back in. Dick, a big-time playmaker for Austin College. Surprised we haven't seen much of him so far today. Probably should have did my research and found out he might be something else going on. Tapkin, Phillips checking back in for Wallace, and Dunn. Wallace just subbed in. How many fouls does Wallace have? Yeah, he's got 2 so far. That's why. And then Austin College, Ethan Pierce with 2, so he's not in the game either. He just got subbed out. Nobody else in foul trouble. A couple people with 1 foul. 6-point lead is back for TLU. Is Joe able to knock down a free throw? Tapkin to Allen. Allen step back shot. Way long, air ball. Now Austin College gonna push it up the floor, looking for a bucket. We've got another illegal screen on the floor. This time it's on Barry. Coach Wecker looking to find out why. Austin College kind of confused on the call. I wasn't able to see it, but Barry going to be called for it. Now TLU's in a bonus, so if they get fouled again, 1-1 at the free throw line. Phillips taking an on ball from Tapkin, looking to go against Hudgens, throwing it up, and is called for a foul. So Phillips heading to the line. That's 2 on Hudgens now. A lot of fouling going on here in Seguin. Not sure about that call either, but hey, it was called. And now Austin College, 18 fouls, looks like. Kiddes Gannett checking back in. Phillips able to knock it down that time. Hudgens inside. Get it back against Tapkin. Hudgens using his body. Sophomore against freshman here. Nice move from Hudgens. They'll try to answer Tapkin on the other side. It's a good little young matchup there underneath. Look, Tapkin time. He'll kick it out, though, to Phillips. Phillips for 3 is good. Good shot from Xavier Phillips. TLU with his largest lead of the game now, 33-24. There's 4:20 left here in the first half. If you're a TLU fan, I know there's a lot of Austin College fans probably watching, but TLU fan, family, whatever you want to call it, follower, probably the best word for it. You've noticed TLU has a lot of slow starts in the second half. So they're see if they can end the first half strong. But that second half is, when we can really tell how this game's going to turn out. We see it every game. We might get a replay to check out the clock. Yeah, we are. We'll be back in just a moment. So the ref's trying to figure out if how much time left on the shot clock, because the shot clock doesn't reset after that turnover. Definitely looked like 2 seconds on the replay. So that's what Austin College is going to get on this inbound. Hudgens looking for an inbound and a shot right away with just 2 seconds. Gannett's got to take it. Fadeaway shot. That's tough. Nearly rims in, though. Edwards going to get the board. Looking to push it. Got to pick it up. A lot of Austin College jerseys. King over to Allen for 3. A lot of space from Allen. He's able to knock it down. TLU looking extremely well right now. I'm loving this lineup as they get a 12-point lead, 36-24, 3:30 left here in the first half. Hudgens over to Dick. Now back to Hudgens. 12 on the shot clock. They need a bucket and a stop here. They need a big bucket, down 12. Gannett way off the mark. It's a tough shot from Gannett. Not finding the shots that he had there and early in the game. King inside, kicked out, nice pass from King. Edwards able to knock down the mid-range jumper. TLU playing some great basketball in Seguin against this Austin College team. Austin College has got to get some stops. They've scored 38 points so far. Just only 3 minutes left here in the first half. Austin College not really scoring the ball as well either. 24 points. I don't even know what they're averaging, but we can check it out. Let's check out the offensive points per game. So Schreiner #1, then Trinity. Austin College last in scoring in the conference, so that totally makes sense. Texas Lutheran 7 in the conference at 72 points they're averaging. Austin College averaging 68. On the defensive side, that means how much they're allowing other teams to score. TLU is #3 with 80.8. Austin College is #5, so they have some pretty good defense. Austin College does. 73.9 they're allowing the other teams to score. So nothing crazy, but that 24 makes sense now because Austin College isn't scoring a lot, but they have a pretty good defense, about middle of the pack. But TLU knocking down a lot of shots right now. They're moving the ball really well, playing some efficient basketball. 3-point shot is good from Berry. O.C. Berry knocking one down from deep. That's a good answer to come out of the timeout. Down 11 now, 2:40 left here in the first half. Austin College needs a big stop here. Phillips up looking for a shot up top. He'll pull a mid-range shot. That one off the mark, rebounded by Hudgens. Joe gonna look for a screen. Nice move from Joe, able to finish the layup. Exactly what Austin College needed. 5-point turnover or change, and I cannot talk today. A 5-point change on the scoreboard. 9 points now. The lead is down 2. Austin College needs another big stop here. Just 2 minutes left. They want to head into halftime with at least single-digit deficit. Tapkin gonna head to the line after that foul. That one was on Berry. I think Berry's got 2 or 3 now. Yeah, he's got 2. So Pierce, Berry, and Hudgens all with 2 fouls. Unfortunately, Berry and Hudgens both, the starting or their top 2 5s. Or big men, I guess you could say, because I don't think Berry's really a 5. They're both in the game right now. Berry playing the 4. Tapkin able to knock them both down. TLU back ahead by 11. Under 2 minutes left to play now. TLU in a zone defense. 1-2-2 looks like. Allen up top. They'll give it into Gannett. Gannett off again. That one tipped out by Berry. Great tip by Berry. Hudgens able to pull it down. Dick on baseline. Nice finish from Tristan Dick against Edwards. Lead back to 9 again. 1:30 left. Just a couple more possessions left. Tapkin going to pull a 3. That one off the rim. Looks over straight to the bench and says, my bad. I guess Tapkin feeling it right now. Hudgens is too, though. As Hudgens going to drive one in, nearly gets an and one. But not able to put it in. Going to take 2 free throws here. Try to get this lead down to 7. Kevin Juarez at the scores table now. Tapkin with 2 fouls. Wallace with 2 as well. So Tapkin gonna have to come out of the game. Can't risk getting 3 with just a minute left. Kevin Juarez also, when you have a a backup as good as Kevin Juarez. Both of them, putting up great numbers, great games. That one out on the ruse. Joe on the floor right now, hopefully okay. Seems to be limping a little bit. You shake it off now. Oh, actually calling for a sub. We're going to pause time. Try to get Joe a sub. Looks like Bradley June's gonna check in for him. 9-point lead for TLU, 40-31. Just over a minute left to play here in the first half. Austin College with some pressure there. They'll kick it up top. Phillips takes a three, wide open off the right side of the rim. Edwards getting a tough rebound. That one off the mark and then rebounded by Hudgens. Austin College, it would have put his deficit down to 7. June driving in, kicked out. Gannett taking a three. That one off the side of the backboard, rebounded by Allen, gets it ahead. Now we've got a 3-on-1 break. King looking for an alley-oop to Allen. Allen just stuffed by Dick. Thought it was off the hands of Allen, but maybe not. TLU going to have it underneath. Just a 16-point second difference between the game clock and shot clock. 22 on the shot clock right now. Phillips into King. Sure they're going to try to waste some time off the clock here. You're up by 9. See if you can get a double-digit lead heading into halftime. Phillips, tough take. Spin move and one for Xavier Phillips. TLU now ahead by 11, a chance to make it 12. That one was on Gannett. That's just his first. So Austin College leading scorer just with one foul. Good position to be in, but they've got other guys in foul trouble right now. A lot of critical players like Hudgens, Barry. I think Barry's got 2, right? Yeah. Barry's got 2, Hudgens got 2, and Pierce has 2. No shot clock, 20 on the game clock. Austin College probably going to look to get the last shot here, down 12. Gannett guarded by Allen. Coach Wecker pointing in the corner to Rennie. I think they're going to try to work it to Rennie or get a screen for Gannett. Gannett turns it over. We got 4 on the game clock. Allen looking at it. Pull-up shot is good from Easton Allen. And what a shot, puts TLU ahead by 14. That's going to be a 2-pointer, not a 3-pointer. Heading into halftime, TLU 45, Austin College 31. What a shot. See if they need it. No, they know for sure it's a 2. They're going to try to review it, check it out. So we'll be back. In just a moment, if you want to check out the live stats again, you can go online, check them out at the schedule link. And you can also rewind on YouTube to check out replays. That's a 2-pointer. That's a 2-pointer. Yeah. That's amazing. Yeah, I did too. Yeah, a obvious 2-pointer. Allen, right foot. You can see it too if you rewind a little bit on your own YouTube, so you can slow it down, do whatever you need to do. 14-point lead for TLU heading into halftime. They're playing some great basketball right now. 45 points at the half. That's a lot of points there. They're controlling their turnovers with just 4 in the first half, and that's where TLU what gets them is those turnovers. Just 4, you got 45 points. Austin College on the other side with 11. They've got to control the basketball a little bit better. They're shooting the ball pretty well, 46 from the field, 36 from beyond the arc. TLU 48 and 40, and now 80% from the line. But game not over yet. We've still got 20 minutes left to go, a 14-point lead. Anybody's game still. And after, of course, we've got the women matchup. TLU women coming in 9-3. They're 2-1 in the conference after a win against Colorado College in conference. They also beat Schreiner, lost to Trinity in overtime here at home, a nail-biter You can actually go back and watch that one on TLU Plus if you're interested. But this TLU women are something to be reckoned of. They played a lot of great teams. They actually knocked off a D2 team in St. Edwards, who's currently 5-5. They aren't too bad. But you can check them out after this game. We'll be back again here on TLU Plus and YouTube for the second half. And we are back here in Seguin on TLU Plus and YouTube. Once again, this is Nicholas Trumbull joining you live here on Jim Schuler Court. TLU with a 14-point lead against the Austin College Roos. TLU only with 4 turnovers so far. 45 points is the second largest. Okay. Sorry, we were trying to figure out one of the camera situations, but TLU, 45 points. That's the second highest scoring they've scored in a half. Austin College, 31 is some of their lowest that they've scored all season. Austin College so far, 4 for 11 from deep. TLU 5 for 14, so shooting the ball a little bit better. But it's these turnovers that are killing Austin College. We've seen it happen on the TLU side, but this is a game that it's not so far. TLU, that's their 5th turnover. Austin College with just 11, or with 11 in that first half. Hudgens against Tapkin here on the short corner. Kicked out to Joe. They'll give it back inside to Hudgens. Let him work. Hudgens going up, can't finish. Tried to go up with that right hand on the left side. Not going to work for him. Good defense by Teddy Tapkin. Allen looking inside to Tapkin now. We got the same lineup starting off here in the second half for both teams. Edwards inside to Tapkin. They're going to work it to him. Tapkin kicked out to Wallace. Wallace driving in. Oh, nothing to do and throws it away. Had the floater there. He had a little bit of space. But again, we talked about it. The first half, TLU always, or we talked about it in the first half, that beginning of the second half, TLU always struggles, especially in the beginning. And then they try to come back late in the game when it's too late. And as we see now, already 2 turnovers on TLU when they only had 4 in the entirety of the first half. We'll see if TLU can, slow down a little bit, control this basketball before Austin College turns around and comes back early. You want them to work hard to, break down this lead that they've created. Don't just give it to them, especially early. Early is you can't give them a run early. Make them work for it. King going to bring up the ball, running the point today for TLU. Tapkin gets it up top. Allen backdoor, now King with it. He'll get a screen. Nice defense from Joe, able to fight through the screen. They've got 12 on the shot clock. Edwards making a nice move, nothing there. He's short on the finish. Now Williams gives it to the corner to Pierce. Now up top, Hudgens, Gannett. Net pull-up jumper off the mark. Gannett misses another shot again to Gannett. Had 11 of Austin College's first 14 points, and guess what? He's still got 11. He scored all those points in the first, 7-8 minutes of the game. King, 3-point shot, rims out, a little in and out. Good shot, though, from King. Gannett kick to the corner. Joe trying to answer this time on 3-point shot. He knocks it down. TLU needs to slow it down, figure something out quickly before this Austin College team turns around and comes back. 11-point deficit now. It's actually the first bucket of the half in 2.5 minutes. Edwards trying to knock down a 3. Not going to hit it. Now Joe driving, kick to the corner. Nice defense from King, nothing called. Gets an offensive rebound, and Williams does. Tries to put it back up and is fouled. Williams, 80% free throw shooter as that one rims out. Looking to make it a 10-point deficit. Xavier Phillips, DJ Ardoin checking in for Wallace and Allen. And then Caleb Bennett at the scores table right now to check in for Austin College. Going to check in for Williams after the free throw. TLU still scoreless in 2.5 minutes. Scored 45 minutes in that first half and are scoreless so far in 2.5 minutes. Austin College is going to lay off on the pressure here in the second half, allow King to dribble it up the floor. But this is where it matters. Here in this offensive set, TLU needs to find a basket somehow, some way. King tries to get it through. That's another turnover on the Bulldogs. Hudgens, nice pass ahead to Joe. Joe going up against Phillips. Hard to stop that ball in transition when you're on defense. TLU calls a timeout. 45-36, TLU scoreless in over 3 minutes of play to start the second half. We talked about it in the first half. TLU always off to a slow start to start the second half. They can't find a bucket. Currently 3 turnovers already in those 3.5 minutes. They had 4 in the first half, so a total of 7 so far. Austin College with 11. No turnovers to start this half. Austin College on a 5-0 run, as it was 45-31 to end that first half. TLU had 15 points off of turnovers as well in the first half. Their largest lead, 14. Austin College's largest lead, 6 points with 12:25 left to play in the first half. But they're looking at a comeback, and it's looking early unless TLU figures something out. See what Coach Austin Fonke has to say in this timeout. See if TLU can get something going quick. They're gonna have to do it here. There's one more bucket will put Austin College in single digits, and games change when you look at that scoreboard and see a single-digit deficit. Bennett in the game for the Roos. Same lineup for TLU. They're gonna run a play out of the timeout. Phillips looking into Tapkin. They're going to work it to Tapkin. That's what they called up, but a double's coming. Tapkin's got to kick it out. King with a lot of space. Pull up to jumper off the mark. Edwards got to be careful on the over the back. Hudgens gets the board. Another missed shot from TLU. Austin College looking to make it a single-digit lead off the mark, but a foul is called. I think it's on Phillips. It's a tough call there. It sure is. So Bennett checks into the game, drives and draws a foul. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. Make it 7-point lead here. Bennett able to knock down the first. Actually, his first trip to the line this season. Bennett averaging 2 minutes a game. Bennett able to knock down another. Great job by Bennett to check in, drive, draw a foul, and knock down both free throws for Austin College. That brings Austin College within 7. Trim this lead down even more. Jordan Dunn checking in, Kevin Juarez checking in for TLU. Austin College out with the press, just showing some face. Oh man, that looked like a travel. Nothing called. King out to Juarez. 3-point shot from Juarez off the mark. Still down there on the floor. We got another foul on the floor. I think it's on King. TLU's got to get something going. They are still scoreless. Almost 5 minutes into the second half. Scored 45 in the first. We got a timeout on the floor. We'll be back here on TLU Plus and YouTube. 7-point lead for TLU. TLU scoreless here in the second half after scoring their second highest amount of points in a half so far this season, 45 points. They're scoreless in 5 minutes of play. Austin College looking for a bucket. This is Williams, and we've got a foul on our Dwan. That's already 14 fouls. Yep, 14 fouls on TLU to start this half. It's not looking good. Austin College, 6 for 10 from the free throw line, but with 14 fouls already, they'll probably be taking a lot more. Do we have a travel or a foul? A travel. So TLU basketball. Austin College looking for a foul. Ref's going to call a travel. Austin College denying the pass on the wing. Definitely a good way to slow down offenses. Ardoin making a nice move. Great footwork. We've got a foul on the floor. Looks like that one's going to be on Williams. Let's check out some foul trouble. TLU, Mason Wallace with 3. We haven't seen Wallace in a while. Teddy Tapkin with 2. Ardoin, who's at the line, with 1. On the Rue side, they haven't fouled this entire half. It's Jordan Hudgens, O.C. Berry, and Ethan Pierce all with 2 fouls. That's the first bucket of the game for TLU. Ardoin able to knock down the free throws, put them back ahead by 9. Hudgens versus Juarez, sophomore against freshman again. Hudgens making a move, going up. Great finish by Hudgens. That's a tough move. Hudgens a little bit of strength to him too. He's been putting that shoulder into Juarez and Tapkin's chest and finishing, making some nice finishes over the freshman. Tapkin again with 2 fouls, so we might not see him for 15 minutes. 2 fouls. We might see him soon. Juarez handoff to Ardoin, 18 on the shot clock. Pull-up shot in and out from Ardoin. TLU will get an offensive board. King looking for a shot. Going by Gannett, dropped off to Juarez. Juarez able to finish. A little drop off. That's a great pass from King on the drive. TLU back ahead by 9 now. Stolen away, turnover by Hudgens, and Dunn looking to push it up and finish. Dunn rolling it in as he falls to the floor. TLU now ahead by 11. Austin College got to control this basketball. That is what has caused this 11-point lead right now. They've got 13 turnovers, so 2 turnovers here in the second half. TLU with 19 points off of turnovers. Phillips, spin move, but a spin move too late. And he called for a charge. Good job by Joshua Joe to wait for him. We get the basketball back, down 11. Gannett up ahead. They're looking inside to Hudgens. Picked up his handle. Hudgens going baseline. Double teams there. Great help by Dunn. Can't leave too early because Juarez didn't have position on him. Hudgens almost went up there. Nice turnaround shot from Pierce. Austin College back with the 9. They need a big stop. This lead just going back and forth between 9 and 11 right now. Ardoin looking inside. They'll give it to Juarez. Juarez looking to work out this time. Juarez turn around, able to put it in. Nice move by the freshman. TLU back to 11. Get that up top. They'll give it to the wing. Looking inside again to Hudgens. Nothing there. Take back up top to Joe. Now Pierce poked away. Now Hudgens with it. 6 on the shot clock, so Joe's going to pull a 3. That one off the front of the rim, rebounded by Gannett. Nice rebound, going up strong, no foul called. It's up in the air. Williams going to have it and turn around and finally put it in for Austin College. Too many offensive rebounds there for Austin College. They've got 8 today, TLU with 6. Rebounding about even. Juarez looking to get another bucket. Nice pass to King. And nice backdoor cut by King. Puts TLU back ahead by 11. We're just back and forth here right now in Seguin. 8 minutes in to the second half. TLU finally getting something going. They've scored 10 this half. And honestly, you can say 10 points in 4 minutes because they were scoreless in those first couple minutes. Nice move by Jordan Dunn and one. So Dunn will head to the line. Now TLU finally finding their rhythm on offense. We got a media timeout under 12 minutes, 11:57 left here in the second half. We'll be back here on TLU Plus on YouTube. Lead back to 12. Jordan Dunn at the line to shoot free throws for TLU after the N1 before the media timeout. Dunn getting a lot of great buckets for the Bulldogs. Hustle plays and times of need. He's got 6 so far today. 3 for 3 from the field. Also contributing 4 rebounds, able to knock down the free throw as well, making a 3-point play. Again, everybody that has played today for TLU has at least 5 points besides Mason Wallace, who's been in foul trouble. Everybody else has 5 points right now. Nice move. Nice battling underneath. Austin College getting it back, and they are getting every offensive rebound in the world, but this time a foul is called, so no more rebounding for the Roos. That's Pierce battling underneath, just battling. That's another foul on TLU. He should be at the line, I think. Is that a 1-1? Maybe one more. Yeah, I think one more foul. TLU's got to rebound the basketball better on the defensive side, though. A lot of offensive rebounds there for the Roos. Gannett against Phillips, driving right. Nice defense, but a better move, better offense by Gannett against Phillips. That's a great matchup right there. King transition 3, knocking it down. Ladarius King giving TLU what they need. 14 now, 61-47. You know you're playing great when, oh, what a move. Nice little kiss off the glass from Williams. But you know you're playing great when guys that, you know, have roles are doing their roles. And look at Ardoin just getting a nice easy take on the fast break. But TLU playing some great basketball today. The second half a little slow. They had 5 turnovers in just 8 minutes, had 4 in the entire first half. Look at Joe knocking another one down, 11 points. Or 11-point deficit now is back. 63-52. See if TLU can answer Joe's 3. King will take a screen, take another 3. That one off the mark. King got to be careful on his shot selection. Has the ability to knock him down, but hasn't all season. And 1 or 11, you got to be careful on your shot selection, whether you're a shooter or not. Everybody on the team has kind of done that so far this season. They got to be careful as Joe knocks down another. Now the lead back to 8. Nice pass from Ardoin and the Warriors. They're going to let them work. It's 1-on-1 inside. Great defense. Turnaround shot is good from Juarez. It's working inside. Why not feed them? A 10-point lead for TLU. Oh, that ball in the air. Yeah, got to give it up. Pierce with it. Now Gannett against Ardoin. Ardoin plays some great defense, too. Oh, a lot of arms. Oh, chill it. Calm down, calm down. Going to get a technical. Oh, yep, they're going to give him a technical. Dwan, as the senior captain, has kind of got to control it a little bit. A lot of emotion, a lot of adrenaline. Sometimes it's hard to, but they're going to do the technical shots first. Gannett going to take them for the ruse. Trying to see what Ardoin is telling the ref here, or what they're talking about. They're able to knock the first one down. Bring Austin College within 9. These technical shots can hurt you. And they're able to knock down another. And of course, it's Austin College basketball. Could be some more points on the board. We've got a big lineup for TLU right now. You got Allen, Tapkin, Dunn, all 4s and 5s. And then you got Wallace and Phillips, 6'2" guards. Thought we were going to get a replay, trying to figure out a clock situation. They got it right, though. Gannett at the line again. Austin College in a bonus, so 1-1 for Gannett. That is a 3-point switch right there. Chance to make it 4. And Gannett will. So 4 points just like that for Austin College. Brings them within 6, 65-59. Caleb Bennett checking back in for Austin College for Gannett. 9:40 remaining here in the game. Austin College chipping away since the start of the second half. TLU needs to answer here, slow down this momentum they've created. Phillips against Berry. They're looking inside. Got a mismatch. Tapkin and Joe. They're going to call a foul on Joe on the floor. So underneath the TLU. Give it in to Wallace. He's looking inside. Nothing there. Dunno. Give it to Allen. Allen driving. Kicked out. Wallace, 10 on the shot clock. Wallace out to Phillips for 3. That one off the back of the rim in the air and rebounded by Tristan Dick. 9 minutes remaining. A 7-point lead. Austin College can get their smallest deficit of the half on this play. 3 ball way off from Berry, rebounded by Wallace. Nice pass into Tapkin, and what a finish from Tapkin. That's a tough finish. Tapkin running full speed, and looks like he just slows down all his speed all of a sudden. Gets a nice kiss off the glass. TLU back ahead by 8. Ooh, like a travel, nothing called. Wade Williams going up, nice finish. Not able to put it in though. Tapkin will give it to Allen now. Nice little move there from Williams, up and under. Wallace against Bennett, going right by him. Meets Barry underneath. Wallace dropped off to Tapkin. Tapkin blocked by Bennett. Great block by Bennett on Tapkin. Samaj Edwards checking in for Dunn. A lot of emotions here in Seguin. A lot of reactions too after plays. You see Bennett gets the AI stare down after the block. And earlier we saw Arduan do a little shove. We don't want to get it too chippy, but great to see the competition. Oh, blocked by Edwards. Foul called though on Edwards after Dick drives inside. That's only Edwards' first foul of the game. Again, he fouled out last game against McMurray. So only one today here. And we got only 7:46 remaining. TLU ahead by 8. A lot of emotions. You can Coach Falke here, furious with the ref. Because we have seen a lot of crazy calls on both sides, not just Austin College. I'm a TLU fan, but got to keep it a little even. But I did see his last couple plays, but kind of in Austin College's favor. So Coach Falke's frustration definitely understandable. Austin College in the game, looking to reduce this lead more by more. They're 41% from beyond the arc right now, 7 for 17. TLU 28%. TLU shooting the ball really well right now. They've only got 9 turnovers. Again, they started off the half slow like we talked about. We knew they were going to do that. Start off the half slow, and they sure did. But it slowly picked it up as this half continues. Excuse me. Austin College, 13 turnovers. They've controlled the basketball a lot better as well. Tristan Dick going to head to the line after the drive and being fouled by Edwards. I don't see any more changes on the floor. Unless Hudgens just checked in. I think he was in before. Dick way off at the line. So lead going to stay at 8. But he's able to knock down the second. So deficit down to 7 now, 67-60. Phillips with the rock. Similar lineup to their starting lineup TLU's got in, except Xavier Phillips in the game for Ladarius King. Allen kicked out. Edwards takes a 3. That one off the back of the rim and out. Joe going by Allen, moving the ball up the floor well. Hutchins looking for a shot, little hesitation. He's done that twice now, but TLU continues to leave him open. I guess he's not the best shooter because Nate Williams is. Williams knocking down a huge 3. Now Austin College only down by 4. Edwards driving in is fouled on the drive. Wallace underneath with it. King up top. Over to Tapkin. Oh, you traveled there a little bit, not called. Allen over to Wallace for 3. That one way long. No foul called on that rebound, but Tristan Dick looking on the other end, trying to handle the rock. What a finish from Tristan Dick. And now all of a sudden we've got a 2-point game. 6:30 on the clock. TLU's got to slow it down here. They've got to get a good bucket. Work it inside has been working for you all game. Nearly another turnover. It is. Bennett on the floor with it. Gives it ahead to Joe. We've got a 3-on-2 break. Joe going up. No foul called. Blocked. And it's off of Joe out of bounds. So TLU gets it back. But, man, if Austin College tied it up there, that TLU is going to be in trouble. They've got all the momentum right now. TLU cannot get a bucket in these last 2 minutes. They need to look inside. Got Edwards, Allen, and Tapkin all on the floor. They're going to give it to Edwards to work out. Edwards going up and finishes. In order to do that, give it to Edwards, who scored 29 points last game. He's been quiet a little bit today, 8 points, but he's done a lot of other stuff for this TLU team on both sides. He can get to a lot of 50-50s with his athleticism. Dick off the mark, rebounded by TLU. Let's see, give it to Edwards. Let him work out again. Give it to him. Clear out. Tapkin's got to move from underneath. As Edwards loses the ball. Dick gets it. Dick going up, fast break, finishes again. There's Tristan Dick. We haven't seen much of him all day. But Dick I've seen over the years, and that kid is something special. He can finish. He's extremely athletic. Him and Edwards kind of have a similar game, honestly. Wallace for three, off the backboard and in. Not how you expected it to go in, but hey, it falls. So TLU now ahead by 5, 72-67. Nice little step back from Joshua Joe. That one goes in smoothly. Now the lead back to 3, 72-69. TLU needs another bucket here. Who do they work it to? Tapkin or Edwards? You can't take a three. Right now you're 7 for 24, and you've missed your last 5 attempts. Tapkin's going to take it and nearly turned over. Nice hands by King. King looking for a shot. Nothing there. 8 on the shot clock. Edwards got to take it. He's got to take it all the way. He's fouled on the drive by Dick. So is that? I think it's underneath. We got immediate timeout, though. No? 4:30, yeah, maybe. 30 more seconds. Phillips going to check in for Allen. Oh, I think King and Wallace thought it was free throws. That's why they're over here on the other side of the court. 3-point game, 4:30. We've got a great basketball game ahead. TLU needs a big bucket here. Tapkin out to Wallace. Now Edwards with it. They're looking inside. That one passed way too far ahead. Joe tries to steal it. He does. Gives it, or save it. Gives it to Gannett. Now Hudgens will give it to Joe to set up this offense for Austin College. TLU cannot allow a bucket here. Hudgens makes a mid-range jumper. 1-point deficit for the Roos. Whoa, yeah, they got to fix the scoreboard. It says 72-72. It should be 72-71. See the refs discussing it now. Refs don't even see it right now. Everyone else does. I think they're they're fixing it now. What a shot from Hudgens. Austin College all of a sudden down 1, 3:52 left to go. TLU's got to figure out their offense, figure out what's working, and stop turning the ball over. They've got, well, I guess they haven't turned it over in a while, but just taking tough shots, which is ideally similar to a turnover, but, you know, they've done pretty well controlling the basketball. 12 turnovers. Austin College has done really well in the second half, better than TLU has. Just 13 turnovers overall. They had 11 in the first half, so they turned it over twice in 16 minutes, so just over. That's pretty good for Austin College. But we've got a close game Another great game in Seguin. TLU has had a lot of close ones like this, but has not been able to pull them out. They lead by 1. A big win, or must win here. You know, 1-11 on the season, 0-3 in conference. You got to slow down and find what's efficient, what's been working. Looking into Edwards, now they're looking for Juarez. Juarez going to take a mid-range shot. Yeah. 3:30 left in the game. Joe kicked out. Now Gannett with it. Driving in. Juarez called for a block. Gannett on the floor. Hopefully he's okay. I think he hit his knee on the court. I think, yeah, he's going to get up, be all right, as he heads to the line to shoot 2. Austin College with a chance to take their first lead of the second half. They haven't led this game since the 12-minute mark in the first half. They can take a... Gannett off the mark on the first. It's actually his first miss from the line today. He's 6 for 7 now. He's got 17. 6 points in the second half. He had 11 in the first half. Early, super early. Gannett able to knock down another. That'll give him 18. And this game is tied at 72. Should be 73, I think. We got another mess up again. Maybe not get a word that that score is right, but now Austin College with the lead, 72-74. TLU has allowed them to fight all the way back, and they have now taken this lead. Wallace up top, he'll give it to Juarez. Surprised we haven't seen Tapkin back in the game for TLU yet. King driving in, dump off to Juarez, pump fake, blocked from behind by Hudgens, so nothing there. Now Austin College with a chance to make it a 2-possession lead. Never mind, that ball out of bounds on the pass, so a turnover on the ruse. Allows TLU to tie this thing up or take back the lead. Jordan Dunn gonna check in for Juarez. Not too sure why Tapkin or Allen both have not checked in for TLU. 2:30 left to go. Tapkin, one of their more efficient scorers, especially underneath. He opens a lot and one of the more efficient passers. He can move the ball well from underneath. It worked a lot in that first half. One of the most, worked a lot. Phillips turns it over. Oh, stolen by King, and is called for the foul and 1 for Ladarius King. Exactly what TLU needed, not what Austin College needed. When you have the ball, you're ahead by 2. They turn it over, allows King to get an and 1 and head to the line. Nice steal and take by Ladarius King. So King at the line to take another shot. Not able to knock it down. This is another free throw. TLU has shot the ball well, though, from the line. They're 11 for 14. We're 11 for 13. But we have a tied ball game. Under 2 minutes left to go here. They're looking inside to Hudgens. Dunn gets a little poke. That foul going to be caught on Edwards. Edwards trying to get it away from Hudgens. But he's called for the foul, and Austin College in a double bonus. So Hudgens going to the line to shoot 2. Hudgens so far 0 for 2 from the line so far today. He is 61% free throw shooter. So not one of the better free throw shooters on this Austin College team, but, oh, I thought that one was going to go in. So he misses the first. and knocked down the second. So Austin College with a 1-point lead, 1:45 left here in the game. Wallace up top will take a screen from Dunn. Kicked out to Phillips. Phillips driving left against Joe, going up, and a foul call drawn by Phillips. I think that one's on Joe. Joe must be in foul trouble. He's getting a lot of fouls here in the second half. Yeah, Joe's got 4 with a minute 30 left to go. Phillips able to rattle in the first. TLU back with the lead, 76. No, it was 74-70. 70 tied at 75. So one more free throw and TLU will have the lead if Phillips is able to knock it down. He sure does. Again, Austin College 1-3 in the conference. TLU 0-3 to start the conference play. Both teams need a win today. This is a close game, 76-75. Just a little over a minute left. Stolen away by Edwards. Joe going to foul him from behind. What a defensive effort from Edwards. And that's 5 on Joshua Joe. So he's going to have to come out of the game. We just talked about him having 4. I was actually thinking about, because we talked about Edwards having 4 at the end of the last game. And he fouled out going into overtime against McMurray. Well, this game goes into overtime. Austin College is going to be out of their starting point guard, who I think he has 20 points. He's got 20 points tonight. Edwards not able to knock down the free throw. So foul doesn't really count. They're going to speed it up a little bit. Coaches over here on the Ruse bench telling them to speed, telling Gannett to speed it up. 1-point lead from TLU. We're under a minute left here in Seguin. What does Austin College do? Floater rattles out, rebounded by Edwards. TLU needs a big bucket here, ahead by 1. A 2 will put you ahead by 3. A 3 will put you ahead by 2 possessions. 20-second difference between the game clock and shot clock. It's 76-75. A lot of close games here in Seguin, and we've got another one tonight. Coach Falke calls a timeout. 10 seconds on the shot clock, 30 on the game clock. Big basket here will give TLU, will put TLU in a great position to get their first conference win on the season. Also, their second win this season. They're 1-11 so far. Austin College 1-3 in conference play. A win here will put them at 2-3 in the conference. Both these teams need a big win tonight. Again, only 6 teams, all these teams, and what these conference games are for is to make that conference tournament, because it's kind of hard for, to get an at-large in the SCAC these past couple years. So you got to win the tournament to make it. I think last year St. Thomas got an at-large bid. They were undefeated all season, ended up losing in the conference tournament to Schreiner, and Schreiner ended up winning it. So we had 2 teams last year because, St. Thomas was ranked, and they were also 11-0 in conference play. So, or 20, I think 22-0. They play everybody twice, so something around those numbers. But yeah, top 6 teams go to the conference tournament, 6 out of 9. So every game matters. Everybody battling for a win in conference play. And obviously, college sports, every game you're going to get, full out play from every student athlete. And we're seeing that today. A 1-point lead for TLU will give them, win today will give them their second win on the season, their first one in conference. They need this win bad. 30 seconds on the game clock, 10 on the shot clock, a 1-point lead. What is Coach Austin Falke and the Bulldogs drawn up? They're going to give it to Edwards. Let Edwards work out. There's help underneath. Hudgens is there. Edwards going up. He's off the mark. And Austin College has the basketball. No shot clock, 15 on the game clock. They're going to call a timeout. Austin College has the basketball with 13 seconds here in the game. We get great game after great game after great game here in Seguin. Just had an overtime game last week for Christmas. We get another one today. Or we may get another one today. Again, the women will play after this matchup. Austin College, TLU women. TLU women are something special. You might want to stick around if you didn't plan on it. You're going to witness a great team after this. We'll check out Austin College too, see what they have. They're normally a pretty good ball team. Coach, what was her name? Yeah, Coach Feilander, that's her name, Michelle Feilander. 13th season, both men and women coaches. Coach Wecker, Feilander, been there for a pretty long time, 13 and 17. But Feilander continues to have a great team. They had a great team back in 2019, 2018, 2020, those years right before COVID. COVID kind of knocked her down a little bit. They slowed down a little bit, but before COVID, they were a beast. They, the year TLU won the SCAC tournament here at home, same year men won it. Austin College was, number one in the conference. The women were, and they were tough. They're still pretty good now. Not the best record. They're 2-2 in the conference, but we'll get to that after this. 13 seconds on the game clock. A 1-point lead for TLU at 76-75. What does Austin College do? 1-point lead. It's inbounded to Tristan Dick. Dick's looking for a screen. He's driving in. Great defense from Dunn. It's up in the air. King gets the board. They've got a foul. 4 seconds, and King gets fouled on the miss from Dick. I think that was a great play call from Coach Wecker, but TLU plays great defense on the drive and causes Dick to miss. I think that was Jordan Dunn, to be specific. Hand straight up, jumps hand straight up on in front of Dick. And now King at the line for TLU, one of their best free throw shooters, with the 1-point lead. King knocks down the first end of the 1-and-1. TLU going to sit back on defense. Can't allow a three. Cannot allow a three. You can allow a layup with 3.4 seconds. You might as well guard the entire arc. And King misses, so this game not over yet. We got a timeout by Austin College with 3 seconds left. What do you do? Do you go for a 2? Do you go for a 3? That was a must-make from King, and he wasn't able to knock it down. So Austin College with a chance to win it or tie it and put this game to overtime. TLU in a bonus, single bonus. Austin College in a double bonus. 2-point lead for the Bulldogs. Luckily, Dick, they play some great defense on Tristan Dick on the drive. Allows King to get fouled. King knocks down 1 free throw, better than none. They're not able to knock down both. Got a pretty packed out house here tonight for it being a Christmas break. I don't really see too many TLU students, but there's a lot of supporters, family, friends in town, I'm sure, for the Christmas holidays. 3.02 seconds. Hudgens has it on the right side of the court. A 2-point lead for TLU. Hudgens throws it into Dick. Half court, 2 seconds. 1, Dick putting it up. Oh, barely off the mark. And TLU comes out victorious. Their first win on the season in conference play. Their second win this season. A big win for Coach Austin Fockey and the TLU team. They now move to 1-3 in conference, 2-11 overall. Great game played by both teams here in Seguin. We appreciate you guys for tuning in. Again, you want to check out the live stats, go to TLUBulldogs.com, and you'll catch them all right there. We'll see you guys in just a moment. Again, this is Nicholas Trumbull here live on TLU Plus and YouTube. We'll see you guys in just a moment for the women's matchup. We're going to stop the stream and start a new one if you're staying for that one. Once again, we'll see you guys in just a minute here on TLU Plus and YouTube. Thanks for tuning in.